Dance Man Robin with Joy. We're doing our hustle series. This is lesson number 6. Lesson number 6 is going to be a waist wrap into side by side, and then we're going to do what I call back around. Okay? So in order to get to a hand change, I'm going to do a waist wrap. So I take my right hand over and I reach back and I connect right to right, and then I'm going to bring her into my right side. So we can do a bunch of this. We can go and 1 and I can bring her to my left, and 4 I can bring her to my right, and left and right. We can do that a bunch. But what I would do is when she's on my right, I would take her across the line of dance and then return her from side to side. And that's what we call side by side. And then again from the right, I can take her back across. Now, from here, as I send her out, go ahead and stop right there for me. As I'm already into my right to right, I'm going to show you the back around and then I'll break it down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go towards her and I'm going to cut back into her, keeping the right hand. So here I've got to give her a little and 1 as I back up, and 1, and then I'm going to reach underneath, and this is going to connect her and send her back to close. So from here I'm going and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. The whole thing looks like this. I do my waist wrap. I reach back. I bring her to my right side, to my left side. To my right side, we're going across the slot or the line of dance. I bring her to my right side, and now I'm just going to send her out. Go ahead and stop right there for me, please. So again, we're right to right. I'm off to this side, so I've got plenty of room. So when I ask her to go 1, I go forward, and then I back up, and I let her just kind of tandem right around me. One more time. We already did that angle. Let's do this angle. Okay, so I'm on this side. I go and 1. I back up. I just scoop underneath, and I've got her back into closed dance position. So the side by side, I'm going to just diagonal this a little bit. As I go and 1, I'm going to meet her, and I just bring her to my right side. Now as I go and 1, I'm going to move a little bit off to my right-hand side, and she travels to the left. So we kind of make a medium out of that. As I go and 4, I bring her back to my right. Now here, when I do the and 1, I'm going to turn us both around and ask her to go across with me. I'll bring her to the other side, and 1, 2, 3. If I wanted to go across again, it would be from my right side across. I bring her back over to my right side, and here's where again I would take her out to this right to right. And 1, I cut back in, I scoop back underneath, let her go back into closed dance position. That's what I call side by side and back around. Just a little trick. I can do back back, which means I go and 1 and I stay over here, and I go and 1 and I ask her to go back to the same side. So she's just tracking back and forth. And I don't do it a lot because, again, a lot of times it just doesn't work. And other times it hurts the arm a little bit. So when I do, I'll usually place it against my body so it isn't out here where I can get hurt. But that is, one more time, back, back. So she goes back behind me. And then I go back around to get out of this mess that I get myself into on occasion. Thank you. Lesson on side, side, and back around.